usual. I am all over the place. It wouldn't upload, but I'm live now. So, how's everyone doing? What kind of a night is everybody having? I know Game of Thrones starts in like less than 30 minutes, I think. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it starts like in 30 minutes. But I'm going to be talking about sounds during sex. That's the topic for tonight. Hey, twin! Tonight's topic, sounds during sex. Now, most people love hearing sounds. Most guys don't even think that the sounds they make matter. It's crazy. So I thought, why not have an episode about it? And don't worry, I understand about, oh, that's okay, twin. She said, sorry, I've been MIA. That's okay. I know we all have, you know, things we go through and, need time away. We're very similar that way, so I get it. I wanted to, like, read some of the answers I got on Instagram about sounds people like and don't like. I'm actually surprised about some of them because it's kind of crazy. But where is it? Where did I save it? I told myself, so when this ever happened to you, I told myself I'm gonna save it somewhere so that it's easy for me to get to. And it's not. You may be the only person communicating. I realize that there's some people that just watch and don't say anything, but that's okay. That is okay. Plus, you know, it's Game of Thrones night, so I can't even hate because I'm like, okay, all this storming and rain and like, because I know there's storms all in the South, the U.S. I get it, because winter is coming. I truly believe this weather is a conspiracy by the Game of Thrones creators. I truly believe it. Yeah, I have it. I'm like saving it. Like I want to watch it later. Plus my friend sent me this list of episodes that they put out. They were saying like to prepare yourself for the season, watch these particular episodes from each season. And I want to do that. I definitely want to do that. I want to watch them. But yeah, okay, so sounds that people, I don't know if I should start with sounds that people love during sex or sounds that people hate during sex. Maybe sounds that people hate. I'm going to go with sounds that people hate because I'm surprised by some of them. Let's see. Hate silence, which I totally get. Silence, you don't want complete silence. Like, can you imagine just hearing you and that person breathing? Like, I don't even like hearing myself breathing when I'm running upstairs or, I don't even want to say, but when I'm dancing too, my breathing is not. If somebody, like if, you know those headphone parties, I'm like, people would hear my breathing. I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape. So it said, I hate it too. I know. Like silence, I like, although I don't think silence is the same as quiet sex, if that makes sense. Like silence is dead silence. We're not making any noise. But quiet sex is like the sex you have in the bathroom at your family's barbecue because you don't want anybody to hear you. Like quiet sex, I don't mind in situations like that. But dead ass silence? Are you alive? Like, is this mic on? Like, that's what it would be. Big difference. I realized, because I used to say, oh, I like quiet sex, and people would be like, oh, so you like silence? No, that's not it. Hey, Jackie! I know you're probably at work. But yeah, we're talking about sounds that people hate to hear during sex. I'm going to start with the hate, because Love we could get into anytime. But so far we said silence, and we're talking like silence and quiet sex, totally different. Twin agrees with me. Like silence is no one's saying anything. Twin said quiet is when your muffled hand over your mouth. Ooh. Twin. Sharon Tomlin. Like that. Whew. Ooh. Over my mouth, like you better stay quiet. Like, oh, I love that. Like, I put your hand over my mouth. Tell me to shut the fuck. Ooh, shut up. Shut up right now. Let's see what else. Ooh, that white girl annoying high pitched sound or the word daddy. He's not your daddy. So this is from one of my friends. And we'll start with the first part. The white girl annoying high-pitched sound. So she says white girl. For me, it's like when I would watch Asian porn. Back in the day when like you really couldn't find black porn that easily. But one guy told me one time that I sounded like that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go kill myself. Like, I was devastated. You're telling me that I sound... That's what you're telling me I sound like? That... Like, it hurts like a knife. It hurt me. And I was like, I don't want to make sounds anymore. I'm done. I'm done with... Call me Ariel. I have no voice. Like, I was... That hurt. It really hurt. And it took a while for me to like get back into making noise. But yeah, that high-pitched noise, ooh. Have you ever been with I'm assuming Twin. Okay, so Twin, I know. We've both been with women. Have you ever been with a woman who's made that noise? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. I don't think I've been with a woman that makes that noise. And there's something about a black woman... Even when I watch porn, like there is something about when a black woman is feeling it and moaning and ooh. Whew. Twin said, no, thank God. She's never been with a woman who sounded like that. And Jackie said, no, thank goodness. Because like, whew. I don't know where that man is, but if you ever watch this episode, that was very mean of you. For saying that to me. It was very mean. But the other part, the word daddy, see, there are people that don't like using it. I don't mind using it. I mean, I know he's not my biological father, but I don't mind using it. Did you guys hear that thunder? Oh my God, winter is here. That's what that sounded like. Winter is here. So, Extra Melanin Leo on Instagram said burping. Jackie said, I use it with the little devil. Ooh. And Sharon said, I love using it. I love using it. Like, it just... I think it's all part of that, like, being naughty thing. Like, ooh, daddy. Like, it's... I can't help it. I'm going to say it. Zaddy, though, I feel like it's too young for me because I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, is that a zebra daddy just put together? Like... Zebra daddy, I'm just call him Zaddy. Like, what is that? I know we talked about it in one of our other episodes, but I'm still like, Zaddy? What is it? I'm good. I'm good. Right? Twin said, I hate Zaddy. It has to be a younger, everybody younger than me type of thing. But yeah, Extra Melanin Leo on Instagram said burping. Now, here's my thing though. If your Twin said Zaddy sounds immature, it does. It sounds like, I don't know. It just sounds, I just can't. I can't. I'll stick with daddy. I'm not bothered by it. I'll stick with that. But burping, I feel like, how can I give great head if I'm not burping? No? Like, you're going to burp at some point. Air is going in. It's just the same as queefing. A lot of women would feel embarrassed about it, but a queef is really just him thrusting in and air going in there as well. So that's not you. That's not, I think it's because I don't know where it started, but it's like women were taught that queefing means you're loose or too big. And I'm like, no, it's just air. Like, burping doesn't mean your mouth is huge. Farting doesn't mean your ass ain't tight. Like, why would queefing mean anything? I never understood that, because I was like, it's always, most women would get that noise at the same angle. I would think like back shots, or just your pelvis tilted back. Yeah, your pelvis tilted back would give you any sort of air getting pushed in as well. It has nothing to do with you being huge or loose or, man, all the things that men come up with. I just don't understand it. Twin said exactly. I've burped and laughed during giving head. Like, it's a whole experience. Like, it's not just an appetizer. It's a 7-course meal. A lot of things are gonna happen while it's happening. I'm gonna burp on you. It's gonna happen, especially if I'm having a good old time. If I'm having a good old time sucking dick, I should be burping. What do you want? You want a girl that's just like, sorry. Like, mute head? That's what you burping. Extra Melon Leo, when you watch this, shame on you. Shame. It's like, yes, girly. Like, that's what if you love giving head and you giving it well, you're gonna burp. It's gonna happen. There actually weren't as many negatives, but do you guys have any negatives? Like, sounds you hate hearing during sex? I'm trying to think what I hate hearing? I hate hearing spit. Like, I hate hearing that you're about to spit on me. First of all, I don't even like being spit on, but I hate the sound of it. I can't even do it because I'll, like, irritate myself. But y'all know that, like, hawking up a lung type of sound that some guys will do to spit on you. And I'm like, please don't. That will dry me up faster than the Sahara Desert. I'm not about it. Hey, Sapio, evening. Good evening, sir. We were just discussing sounds we hate during sex. I think I'm gonna go with the sound of somebody spitting on me. Ugh. I'm not into that. Someone mentioned, a guy mentioned burping, and both Twin, Jackie, and I were like, it's gonna happen. If I'm sucking dick properly, it's going to happen. I'm gonna burp. So get over it. I even wore my turntable earrings because it sounds during sex. Hawking up spit, Twin said no. Hawking up spit is a no. I don't want to hear it. Especially because I'll show you guys a picture later, but I got a new, like, soap dispenser, and I got one for my lube. I'm like, there's no need to hawk it, like, and it's a one-handed pump. It's like, bam, how you like me now? There's lube in my hand. Like, you don't need to spit. It's right there. It's right on the night table. Reach over that way. Not to mention, like, saliva is salt. It's not gonna keep us both. You might feel it for a little bit, but not for long. Sapio said burping and farting will make me laugh. Farting always makes me laugh. Like, I think when I was younger and more in my head, I used to think, oh my God, I farted. That's it. I'm just gonna put on my clothes and leave. And now I'm just like, well, that was interesting. Especially because, and usually when you have anal, you're gonna have air come, like, you're not even farting, but you're gonna have air coming out when you're doing anal. So kind of like anal queefing. I don't know. I've just created that term. If it becomes big, you guys hear it first. But yeah, Twin said, I farted though, and we both laugh. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, those things are gonna happen. You playing with stuff down there, things gonna happen, all right? So I love that you guys are all kind of on the same page of, like, farting, it's gonna happen. It doesn't matter. We laugh and we move along. It's the people that get bothered by it that always, I'm like, just let it go. Be frozen. Let it go. Let it go. Like, why is this bothering did this really upset? Okay, you cry. Like, I've never been bothered by a guy doing it. Unless I have had, this has actually happened. Jackie said, yeah, no, we laugh at everything weird that happens. See, yeah. I feel like true geeks, true geeks are just gonna laugh. We're like, you just farted. Like, it's gonna happen. Twin said, right? It's bodily functions. It just happens naturally. Interesting that you say that, Twin. It's bodily functions. Do you guys find it interesting that we, as like humans, as a society, we judge people on their own bodily functions in public? Like, we judge people on taking a shit in a public washroom, or at work, or farting, or especially farting. Like, those three, taking a shit and farting. I'm like, I just realized, because I'm saying I do it too, or did it too. I'm trying to stop myself from it. But like, to walk into the office washroom and you're like, ugh, someone took a shit. And then I had to think to myself, sometimes you really can't control that. Sometimes you went to the wrong lunch spot and your belly is like, your belly's literally trying to make a house track. And what are you gonna do? Be like, oh, I don't want to upset the rest of the office. But I realize we do that a lot. I think especially women. Maybe it's not so much with guys, but women especially, in an office environment, or just any work environment, I should say. We do that a lot. Judging people on farting and taking a poop. Twin said, I just wish they carried spray. The funny thing is, I will take, like, you know, like, those body spray mists from Bath and Body Works. I have those at the office, and I will literally spray. Phantom walked in about, fuck the office. That's what. Hey, Phantom. Hey, Sultry. Sultry said, good evening, everyone. Yeah, I have like the little and because I don't really use it. Body spray, I find you use it like twice, and within 20 minutes, the scent is gone. Like, it's really about layering it. I think that's why they always try to sell you, like, you know, the body wash and body spray and lotion, because layering it will keep that scent around. But since it doesn't, I literally will be in the bathroom like, well, first of all, I'm not a public washroom person. So I'm not always, you know, using the public washroom. But when I have to, those situations where I'm like, no, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Like, they're literally like, why does it smell like mango and pineapple in here? You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. The twin said, yep, geek here. Yeah, I feel like geeks, and it may not be that we all laugh at the same things, but we're all pretty much like, it's almost like I'm just happy to be having sex. So like, whatever happens, happens. Sapio said, let that shit go. If you have gas during sex, trying to hold it in is uncomfortable AF as fuck. Thank you, Sapio. That's so true. It's very uncomfortable. My mom used to always say, like, you can't be holding stuff in. You have to let it go, and that includes gas. That includes gas. And it's, yeah. You feel so uncomfortable, and then you're having sex, and he's wondering why you're not having fun, and you're like, oh my god, I just, like, how, you can't orgasm and be holding in a fart. You can't. Anyone who says they have, I don't believe you. Because, how, Sway? How you do that? Twin said, exactly, Twin. I try not to go in public. But sometimes sometimes you didn't know there were beans in that meal. Like, sometimes there's dairy, and your ass know you lactose intolerant. Guys, I do it, like, I'm not giving up dairy. I don't care. I've been lactose intolerant for a very long time. I will never give up cheese. Never. Ever. So I'm literally like, look, if we're going to the Italian restaurant, I've planned that afterwards, we ain't doing nothing. I'm not going to the club with you. We ain't chilling somewhere else. We ain't getting drinks. I know I'm going to the Italian restaurant, and I'm going home. And I will fart up my entire, like, I'll do it up big. But by myself. But no, I never, Twin's the same, never with me too. Love cheese. I know, because Twin, were you putting, oh my god, there was one time I think you had toast and you put cheese on the toast. The other day I had garlic bread with cheese on it, and I thought of you. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. And when it's gooey and stringy and, oh. I swear, I may even have a debate one day of like cheese or sex. What would you choose? And I think I'm leaning towards cheese. So, so what we hate is kind of the same. Because I feel like silence, yes. We don't like silence. Quiet sex is okay. But like dead silence where you can hear your neighbors, no. Twin, I always say extra Parmesan. And I love putting Parmesan on pizza. Like when the pizza gets here, I will literally grate Parmesan cheese on the pizza until it looks like I put yellow crack all over my pizza. Like, oh. Sultry said, ew, Parmesan. Sultry, that's okay. You know what, Sultry? Just because you hate Parmesan, I want to live with you. Because then that means my Parmesan cheese will never be touched. It won't be touched. That's the thing, y'all. Y'all been choosing people that like, ooh, we both love apple pie. No. The person I want to be with for the rest of my life, you better hate all the foods I hate. All of them. Hate them all. Okay? Don't like mangoes. Because if I was literally thinking about that mango all day and I walk through that door and you don't eat my mango, I see the peel in the garbage, I may kill you. Not even like divorce, I may kill you. Twin says, shut your mouth, Sultry. Parmesan is life. It's, oh. It's just so good. Like, I almost want to have a moment of silence for Parmesan. Ooh. But that's okay, Sultry. Give me all the Parmesan. Give it to me. Give it all to me. Like, yeah, so what you guys missed was things that people hate. I was reading some of the responses I got on Instagram, and it was the white girl annoying high-pitched sound, silence. One girl says she doesn't like using daddy, but we have no problems with it. And then it was burping. So now I'm going to get into the sounds that people love. If Phantom said mango peel in the garbage, you're crazy. Can you imagine? Y'all know, I think every one of us has been in a situation where you were daydreaming about something. Even if it was like, you know those days when you packed your lunch and you got all excited because you meal prepped and it's healthy, but you know you gonna love it and you forgot it at home? You're like, damn it. I did this to save money and to eat well, and now I have to go buy lunch. But it's okay, because that means that lunch that I forgot can be my dinner. All right, I'm okay. I'm fine now. And you get home, and he ate it? He ate it all? He's actually in the middle of eating it as you walk in the door? No, I'm gonna kill you. We don't need to divorce or separate. Why would we do that? That means you're still alive. That means you're still roaming the streets. That means you could do this to another, like, unsuspecting stranger. No. You just gonna die. That's all. That's all. But yeah, so that's why I'm like, I would rather live with somebody who doesn't like the stuff that I like. Sapio said, but I can't kill my kids. The kids, come on. I'm Trick Daddy. I love the kids. We can't do that to the kids. Kids don't have a choice unless they are over 18 and can work and can buy back food. The minute they get to that age, you on your own. You could get killed too. Like, but no, younger kids, I'm okay. If I came home and it was like, my daughter's eating my mango, I'd be like, it hurts. And I'm probably going to get back at you when you're a teenager. But it's okay. The little children, I can hold it in for the little children. You know, you're like, ooh, I want to hurt you, but you look so cute eating that mango. Ooh. Like, what's wrong, Mommy? Nothing. Don't punch your child. Don't punch your child. That would probably be me, y'all. I'm just saying. But no, don't kill the kids, Sapio. Don't kill them. Okay, so things that people love. Heavy, uncontrollable breathing. Like that breathing that, like, y'all know that breathing. And see, that's what, like, when Twin and I were saying, like, quiet sex, Oh, that heavy, ooh, like the, ooh, especially guys, because y'all, I realize porn has taught you guys that you should stay silent, but hearing a guy like breathe and like half moan, so Twin said, little kids get a pass, right? They get a pass. That's okay. You ate the food. That's not your fault. It's not like you making millions. Although, you know which child would not get a pass? Marseille Martin. Why? Because you the youngest executive producer? At 14? Boo, you got money to pay me back. You don't get a pass. Marseille's the only one who wouldn't get a pass. Like, you got money to pay me back. Jackie said, God, yes. Like, the children? Ooh, okay, so Twin agrees, yes, the heavy breathing and the groaning and like sometimes, you know, you're about to do a heavy breath and your exhale is a groan. Love that. Sapio said, or it sounds when you slow stroking and it's juicy as fuck. Ooh, someone mentioned that. Someone did mention that. That wet pussy noise. I love that noise. So much so that usually when I'm masturbating, like I may not make a lot of noise, but that's because I'm listening for it. Because that's what turns me on. I love hearing that noise. Oh my gosh. Whether it's me having sex with a guy or having sex with, that wet noise is everything. Especially when, my favorite, y'all, is like when her lips are like together and you slide your finger and you hear that first like macaroni and cheese sound. Oh my God. I love that noise. I love it. Oof. Okay, Jackie, I'm sorry. You may have been saying it to Sapio because Sapio brought up gagging. And it's interesting. Sapio likes gagging. Twin also said gagging. Sultry, you said you love and miss that sound. Which one? The heavy breathing and groaning or the gagging or the sounds of the slow stroke, the wet pussy noise? And where's that guy here? Right on time. Best sound ever. He really did. But gagging, it's funny. I didn't realize, maybe I'm just off my game, but until about 5 years ago, Jackie said definitely gagging / choking. Okay, choking. Whew. Choking. Do y'all remember that David Carradine, the one that starred in Kill Bill, he also starred in Kung Fu: The Legend Continues, which was like my show, y'all. Anyway, sorry. As well as being like an amazing actor, but he died from asphyxiation, from like self-asphyxiation. I think it was like his belt in the closet. And I remember thinking, Dave, although I wouldn't do that, I get it. That feat, like, it's like it takes it to that next level. It's like sitting in like coach and someone just bumps you to business class. It's like, oh, I didn't even know it could feel this good. God damn. Like, whoo, yeah. But gagging, especially like while doing head, I didn't even know that black guys liked it. I didn't think they did. I thought gagging, or maybe when we were younger, you guys can let me know. I thought gagging meant you weren't good at it if you're gagging on it. And I know now it's acceptable and I love that. But it actually took me a while to like gag on it because I would think, oh God, he's gonna think I'm not good at it. Do you guys, was that something when we were younger? Was that what it was? Is it, because I know now, I mean, especially with more access to the internet and to amateur black porn, black men are letting us know what they love. And I love that it's stuff that we may have questioned about ourselves before. I love that. So the gagging, the choking on, oh my God, spit it, like really like drenched mouth, saliva on it. I love that. And yeah, you know what? Just the sounds of giving head, especially when it's somebody that loves giving head. Because even watching porn, y'all better please, like, if you don't like it, don't do it. Don't add it to the porn. We both, like, both men and women, we can tell your heart's not in it, your tongue's not in it, your lips ain't even really in it. Like, just when I watch a porn or watch amateur and they love giving head, oh my God, I'm mesmerized. I'm literally mesmerized, because sometimes I just need to listen to porn. I just need to hear the sounds. But I will literally be like, oh my God. Oh my, like my mouth will start to water, which is literally what just happened. Like, yeah, it just, Jackie said, I don't even watch head segments in porn. And Twin said, yeah, don't do the porn head if it's phony. It's just, you almost want to be like, climb through the screen and be like, bitch, move aside. After all, I like, you know how many times I've been like, man, that's a really pretty dick and that's what she doing on it? That's what she doing. Ridiculous. Like, don't even bother. If it's gonna be mediocre, don't. Especially in this day and age when we have, as Black people, again, more access to porn. No, we know what we want to see, and this is what we want to see. So show it to us. Anwar said, if past the head, the sounds ain't right. That's true. Because you want to know that the person who is sucking your dick actually likes doing it. It's not just us loving to do it, but like, you don't want to look down and see some girl who's like, what are you calling a duck? Like, Twin said, I know, right? Move out of the way. Sabiel said, when she gets into it and a gagging and slurping sound will make me harder. Because you know that she loves what she's doing. And it's not just like, oh, she just loves giving head, like it's super head. She is enjoying you right now. That's really what it is. But yeah, so choking, gagging, I'm trying to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And we talked about that wet pussy sound. The sounds of her, Sapio said, the sounds of her gasping from breath when she's having back-to-back orgasms. It's fun. I actually feel like, I don't know about the other women in here, but when I'm having back-to-back orgasms, I look like I'm having a seizure. Like, like I feel like the way they show guys when like they're trying really hard not to come, but it happens. That's what I feel like. Like, I feel that's how I look. You say it's sexy, Sapio, but I feel like maybe you've been lucky enough to be with women that look sexy when they're doing it. But for me, it's like that's literally, I just feel like everything's like vibrating and seizing. And yeah, I know I don't even look over at the mirror when that's happening. That's not something I want to see. And if somebody stays with me after seeing that, like, that's love. That is love, because whew, yeah, I feel like I look crazy. Twin said, laughing my ass off, I know I look crazy. Jackie said, yes. Yes. And Anwar said, that's the goal. Ooh, Anwar, you just hit us. You just hit us with a cock axe. That's the goal, bitches. That's what we trying to do. I can't say nothing because that's what we're trying to do to you guys when like we're sucking dick or riding you. We're trying to make it where, you know, you trying to push us off and we're like, oh, whoops, I guess I just didn't understand. Like that's, someone get it, but ooh, that's the goal? Well, damn. Well, damn. Anwar said it looks sexy and I can kind of laugh about it later to myself. I hate you. Like, even though, no, I'm happy you would have a moment like that and I would be like, ooh, how dare you be laughing about it later. I gotta get him back because I want to be laughing about it later. I'd be like, remember when I was like sucking your dick and you started talking in tongues? Wasn't that funny? I'm the shit, nigga, I'm the shit, like that. So I get it. It's just knowing that you got me to, especially because you know you guys have a look that you'll give us like, oh really? You've never drooled on yourself? No, keep talking to them. And like we both know what you're trying to say, but it's like, man, shut up. That's what it would be. It'd be like, man, did nobody ask you anything? I don't even know why you're here. Like, these are my friends and not your friends. That's how I feel. Even though I know, I'd do the same. I would be holding it over your head. Twin said, see, there you ruined it, Anwar. Because yeah, it would then be a competition all the time of like us trying to get that face, get that multiple orgasms face. Buttermilk Pancakes, I love that name. On Instagram, she said, gushing is love, and moans of encouragement from him. Ooh, the moans of encouragement. So like, not just moaning. Someone else did say moans. Kinky Black Girl Podcast said moans, but the moans of encouragement, like the, ooh, yeah, baby. Ooh, that right there. Like, oh my God. I just want to I'll do anything. I'll do anything that you're saying in those moans of encouragement. Faster, slower, harder, sideways, backways, on your head. Like, I would just be like, okay, guess I'm trying to go on my head top. Moans of encouragement. Ooh, man, yo. I know, don't get me wrong. I know women, I know we're sexy. I know we make sexy noises. But hearing a black man, when he feels good, when he is getting pleasure, is like, Twin said, yes, the encouragement makes me hornier. Like, that's it. Oh, like he said, moans of encouragement totally ruin me. That's what it is. It ruins you. Like, you're just like, that would actually throw me off my game more than I guess most things that guys might think would throw me off my game. Like, they think, okay, she's riding me like crazy and I need to stop her, so I'm gonna play with her nipples or her clit. No. Literally moan that this is driving you crazy and you'll throw me. I'd be what? I am? Like, I'm gonna act like I want an Oscar. Like, first and foremost, I want to thank God, and my mother. Mom, I love you. My husband, you've been with me since the beginning. Like, I will act like I want an Oscar. Hola, Vashka. Hello. Anwar said, y'all make the best sound. See, and this is where I would argue with you, because I'm like, you men make some good ass sounds. Ooh, Sultry said, I love that. Oh, yes, Mo. Oh, yeah. Oof. Y'all gonna get me all riled up before I watch Game of Thrones? Like, y'all just sultry. That, oh yes, the, oh, and when I hear a man like, the y'all. Kill me with a that would happen. Kill me with a Lord. Like, whoo, Sultry, you took me there. You took me there. Ooh. Oh, yes. Twin said, and the baby. Here, you know what's funny? Like, you could be in the middle of, like, a one-night stand. You actually have no clue who this man is. And hear him say baby, and suddenly you're like, you know what? We could probably make this thing work once this is done. Like, I should really get his name after that. Baby will ooh. I wonder, do you guys feel that way? Like, men too. Like, hearing a girl say baby, I mean, you know you're not really gonna date her, but it's like, God damn it. It just makes me feel a little nice. Jackie hit me with another. Y'all are just like, get me horny. Like, when they under their breath, the fuck, oh my God, the under the breath fuck to me basically says, I didn't know you were gonna be this good doing this, or I didn't know it was gonna feel this good with you. That's what that fuck means to me. I didn't know it was gonna feel this good, because that's how I feel. Like, if I'm saying fuck, it's like, ooh, you hit a spot I didn't even know was there. Like, that's a secret level right there. You were supposed to go from level 47 to 48 and just kill Bowser, but instead you caught this secret level in my own body. Like, what? Twin said, oh yeah, Jackie, the fuck. Like, fuck. Woo. Woo. Okay. Twin came with another one. That's a good girl. Anything with good girl. Ooh, my good girl. Oh my God. Y'all gonna think this video froze. I'm just... And what's that? Good girl is my go-to when it get real good. Good girl is, ooh. Twin, that was a good one. Good girl? Vashcon said, if a woman makes me say, ah, shit, or oh, fuck, it means she about that life. Oh, fuck, too. Yeah, oh, fuck would also go into that category of, like, I didn't know this was going, like, I didn't know you had them skills. Oh, fuck. Like, yeah, I hear that. Sapio, there was one. Okay, so Vashcon said, yeah, I love when a woman says baby. I know Sapio says daddy. You love hearing daddy. And Andie Noire said, that's exactly what the fuck means. Like, that's what it means. It means, yo, I didn't know. Bitch, you don't tell me you could do all that. Like, that's, in one word. In one word. Black people have created entire sentences. Just entire sentences. Sultry agreed. OMG, Sharon, that good girl. Just, especially when some, you know, some guys, don't get me wrong, there's some guys, be as loud as you want and forceful, but then there's some guys who, like, they're forceful, but they're also very respectful, and so they would say it a lot lower, a lot quieter, and I'm like, oh my god, even worse. Like, if I hear, good girl, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the words for me, like saying stuff to me, is what will knock me off my game. Not necessarily touching me. Not saying don't. I'm not saying don't touch me, but touching me, yes, I'll feel aroused. But if you really want to knock me off my game, sounds. It's the words. It's hearing you enjoy what I'm doing. That's what it is. Sapio said her when she's coming and she's like, what the fuck you doing to me? Ooh, that is true. I love hearing a girl say that. What the fuck you doing? Oh my gosh. There's a black girl. She's like bigger, and I love hearing her in porn because she will cuss. What the fuck? Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. I'm like, right? How he gonna do all this? Especially some of y'all are rude, eh? Some of y'all are like, you know, I'm not horrible, but I'm average. Like, I'm just okay. And then they get you in the bedroom and you're like, this is what you think is okay? Well, goddamn, what do you think is extraordinary? Like, God, you're okay is most people's extraordinary, and you wasn't even bragging about this? The fuck's wrong with you? You should have a marketing campaign, a billboard in Times Square. What is going on? Like, what did you just do? I don't even think my vagina belongs to me anymore. Rude. Rude, just disgusting. You end up at the end of the night like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. Just don't touch me. Don't touch me. Like, okay. Vashcon said, good girl, right before an ass slap just to reconfirm it for her. Vashcon, I'm gonna have to start banning you from this show, because like, you got me thinking things. That, you know what though? That is a sound that I love hearing though. The ass slap. The sip. And I'm sorry, unpopular opinion for some people, although I think everybody in this group will agree, there is nothing like a black man or black woman slapping your ass. It is Jackie said slaps are definitely a sound tough. Like, and not everybody can slap your ass at like the right. But I feel like black men, even when they think they're not about to do it right, they do it right. Like, it's just, I haven't found anyone else. And I've had a white guy slap my ass, and I was like, I could have done it better myself. Like, it was like, I need to show y'all. It was like this. So, this is the curve of my buttocks. Just like that. That's what I got. I was like, I can slap myself harder. It just didn't have that swag that black men have. Like sometimes they just, all you guys have to do sometimes is just that little flick, and I'm like, I belong to you now. I don't know how that happened. Like, whew. It's, ooh, yeah. I love ass slaps. Love it. Let me see. what else is there? Slap, yeah, fucking love it. Twin, Vashcon really be coming up with stuff. What the hell? And Twin said, whisper it to me, and you could take anything. Like anything. Like if you'd like to walk out with my Ninja blender, go right on ahead. I don't need it no more. Blend what? I'll just chop things from now on. I don't need to do any of that. What is it? There's the sounds when you hitting it from the back. Ooh. And Twin said, oh my fucking God, Sapio, yes. Yes. Okay. All right now. Like, I love that slap. Twin said exactly, Twin. Like, but yeah, the women agree. Like, black men, the way y'all will slap an ass, I can't even be mad. Like, and the thing is, when you really think about it, black women, we're not really that mad, even when we say we mad. I'm sorry, y'all. I let out secrets, but we'll be like, why would you stop it? That's so, boy, you act so crazy. Why'd you have to do that in front of my parents and stuff? Meanwhile, what we doing when we get back home? Fuck it. Okay. All right then. Patrick said, when I ejaculate, I say isu, but very loudly. I can control myself. Interesting. So you make a noise. Do men make a noise when you guys ejaculate? Like, I don't. Oh, you said because you can't control yourself. Sorry. Vashkan said, when a woman sucks air through their teeth when you're eating. Ooh, that. Ooh, yeah. Through the yeah. Ooh, yeah. Yes. That is a. Ooh, you hit that spot like Soulja Boy. Like you. Do you see why I have to ban him, Jackie? Because even Jackie said, "Oh my God, Vashkan!" Like, you just drop it like, blink, and all of us are like, ah. Okay. Yeah, it's just, as in like isu la chance là. That's what you say, Patrick? Vashkan said, y'all sound like y'all ate a pizza roll straight out the oven. Okay, well, I'm done now. My funeral will be tomorrow because I've officially died. Okay. Because it's true. When you... Am I the only one that does that? Like, because I'm not spitting it out. Okay? I'm a trooper. I don't spit around here. I swallow. Like, it's, ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm trying not to give you this orgasm right now, but I'm failing. I'm getting very close to failing miserably. I'm not. Patrick said yes, and I don't even have Tourette's. But the thing is, there's lots of things that when you're coming, I remember watching an episode of Sex and the City, and like she tried to get him to agree to something while he was coming, and he's like, I would say anything while I'm coming. Like, no one, you can't put that on somebody. Oh, well, you agreed to like move to Philadelphia when we were having sex. I didn't even know my own name. Sometimes I actually forget the name of the person who's fucking me because it feels so good. It feels so good that I'm like, ooh, Charlie? Marcus? Tristan? Sebastian? Like, I don't remember what his name is because you literally fucked your name out of my head. You fucked your name out of my head. Twin said, swallowers unite. I feel like we're all like superheroes. Sorry guys, my friend's been singing the theme song to me for the past couple weeks and I've been dying. Ooh, Jackie said, Vashkan, my hubby said, kudos for that one. See, you got endorsements from husbands and shit. Okay, Vashkan. Okay. Who replied saying, LOL, thanks, Jackie. And then acts like, you see what I mean? I feel like Vashkan's one of those guys, like one of those, you know, I hold my own. And then you get in the bedroom and you're like, hold your... Oh. I won't be able to sit for the next 3 days. Like, I'm going to show up at your work with, like, a bundt cake that I made from scratch. Like, what are you talking about? But you ain't that good. Like, I feel that's what you do. I feel like, I see you. I see you, Vashcom. Sapio said when she begs for more. Y'all love that? Do other men love what Sapio said? I feel like the only reason why I asked Sapio is because I know we've had conversations, and so most guys that have that brat tamer quality, because a brat tamer isn't always the same as dom. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, her begging for, ooh, I love somebody getting to me to the point of begging. Like, because black women, it hurts to beg. Even in sex, it hurts for a black woman to beg for anything. So if you got me to that point, no. Trust and believe. You got me. Like the Roots featuring Erykah Badu, you got me. Like the Roots on tour featuring Jill Scott, because Erykah wasn't on tour with them. You got me. Like, if you hear me start singing that in the middle of you eating pussy, like, you done won. You won. Game over. All other applicants can leave. We'll keep your resume on file. Like, you got me. So I said, not gonna lie, I beg and beg and beg. And that's the thing. That's the one place you can get me to beg. The one place. One place. And even then, it's like, you know how long it was sitting? Like right here in my cheek? Girl, just beg him. No. 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 Oh my God, please give it to me. Like, it sat there for a while. Right in here. This is where it sits every single time, guys. Right in here, the begging. But like Twin, and they ain't no shame, this is a safe space. This show is a safe space. There is no shame in begging and begging and begging. Because most men and women who love sex and love not just their pleasure but their partner's pleasure, we all know that that's just a bedroom thing. You know what I mean? Even if it's like Anwar and you bring it up later, it's more about like, yo, remember when I had you so twisted that you were begging me? Like, I can't even, there's no shame in your game, because I'd probably do that to a guy too, because I love when y'all beg too. I love it. I loves it. Vashon said, baby, please don't stop. Might be my top 5. Although initially, you writing top 7, I know it was a mistake, but top 5? I have to wonder now, what are my top 5 sounds? Huh. Interesting. And Vashon said facts to what Sapio had said when she begs for more. Jackie, you dead like me. Like, our funerals are going to be joint funerals tomorrow from this. Anwar said begging for it makes me go harder. Noted. Like, oh, begging. Ugh. It's true. Some of y'all just that begging, not only will you go harder, but you feel them like growing just a little bit more. Ooh. Especially, and I don't mean like growing in length. I mean like just like a little bit of a swell. And I don't mean it's the swell right before they come, but like just a little, you guys will just have a moment. I'm like, ooh, when you have a moment and you inside me, I feel your moment. We having a moment. It ain't your moment. We having a moment. But yeah, ooh. I'm trying to think. The wet noise is definitely in my top 5. The fuck. I think fuck and oh fuck will just fall under that. Like hearing the fuck, like Jackie said. There was one that Twin said. What was it? I think it was like whispering. Yeah, whispering it to me. Also, you know what? I kind of like, I don't necessarily know what it would be called, and if you guys know, please let me know. To me, it's more like mild mental degradation. Like, so you fucking me, and then letting me know that obviously I love it because you can hear my pussy. Like, just being like, ooh, you know you love this. Like, your pussy getting wet. Ooh, you know I'm doing it too. Like, just a cocky son of a bitch fucking me good. But it's hard to find that because I don't want a cocky son of a bitch outside the bedroom. I just need like a 20-minute cocky son of a bitch. But ooh, yeah, like rubbing it in my face, which is kind of what Anwar would do afterwards, like the sort of laughing to himself, like, you know, I got her there. But for me, even during sex, like, yeah, I love that. Like, tell me, especially if I've been like, no, like doing my little brat thing of like, no, please, what are you doing? My mother's in the next room. But I'm still cocking my ass up. Like, yeah, rub it in my face that I said no, but I really meant yes. Anwar said it do jump a bit. Yeah, like when certain guys, and not all, I'm sure not all guys are the same, but when you like something we're doing or get excited, or maybe you hit a certain stride and you feel that little jump, oh my God. I had a guy once, like, just I'm sorry, I'm like picturing it as I'm saying it. A guy like sitting on his lap and not moving and just feeling that throb. Oh my God. I didn't come because we eventually just couldn't, he couldn't take it and like flung me on the ground and we fucked. But I could have come from that. It was just such a, maybe it's part of that, like, we're feeling that throb, which is a different sensation for us to begin with. And then you're trying to have self-control, but you really don't. It's... Sultry said, I don't use it. Which ones don't you use, Sultry? Is the begging or saying please and oh my God? Because Twin said that. Yeah, please. The oh my God. I say that a lot. I call God and I say fuck. Those are like my two words that when I am, like, if you doing it right and I don't even know my name, there's the only things I'm going to be saying. I'm calling for God and I'm going to say fuck. Anwar said, I like when she's cocky in bed, talk all that shit. Do you really? Do most guys like that? It's hard for me to be cocky to that point. Like, I can do the, yeah, you liked it, like, to that, but even some of the porns I watch, there's some black women that will get cocky with it and it's so sexy, but I don't think I'm there yet. I don't know. How do you ladies feel about it? It's hard for me to be cocky in bed, even just to talk about what I do or what I love. Like, I'll say I love giving head, but you won't hear me say that, like, I'm great at it unless I'm joking, because I know that not everybody is gonna love it. They're not. Bashkan said to Anwar, it's like a video game buff, gain 20% thrust power when trick. It really is like that. Like y'all just got like an extra life, and I hear that like that's what it's like when you guys get that little the throb. Sultry said, I will beg and say please, but not daddy. So are you, because I said earlier, Sultry, one of my friends said she doesn't like daddy. Person's not her daddy. Is that the same for you? I don't mind saying it, but I recognize some people just aren't, they don't like saying it. And Jackie said, God, fuck, and yes, daddy. Jackie, we could be twins in the bedroom. Like, God, fuck, and yes, daddy. That's what you're hearing. Twin said, I'll say, fuck me and take this pussy. Ooh, girl. Take this pussy. I might have to note it. Might have to add that into my repertoire. I don't know why I've never said it. But fuck me? Oh yeah. Fuck me right now. Especially if you've been like eating the pussy and licking my nipples and teasing me like crazy. Oh my God. There's gonna be at some point where I'm just gonna keep saying it until you do it. Like, just want fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Like, I'll just keep going because I'll assume that you can't hear me. I'll assume. Super Mario with the fire flower. Anwar. Y'all don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I agree. That's really what it is. Sultry said, I'll beg to come. And y'all, I don't care. I don't even know if she's gonna be upset at me. I've heard Sultry beg to come, and it's very sexy. I'm sorry, it's sexy as fuck. I've never begged to come, but girl, you had me thinking differently. Like, I might have to add that as well. Noted. Jackie said, I've used fuck me. Oh yeah, I've used it. You know how, you know, I think men love that, especially if you start using that as begging. Oh, but like, just fuck me, please, fuck me, like, why? Vashcon said, a woman moaning / whispering my name over daddy. That's another question, because I've been with guys who would rather hear daddy or a nickname, like, especially if you've been with them for a while and you have a nickname for that person, they'd rather hear that. But I always used to wonder, like, does a guy want to hear his name? Because I could be calling everybody daddy, but I'm not calling everybody Vashcon. Like, so yeah. Twin said she has begged to come. Anwar said, take this pussy will lead me to busting a nut. I love this one. This sounds during sex. Y'all are giving me some pointers, because even for the guys, there's stuff I didn't realize. Oh, you guys like hearing that? Noted. Okay. La Petite Princesse said that daddy is terrible. See, not everybody loves hearing daddy. I wouldn't say it's terrible, though. Only because I feel like in the bedroom, anything can go. If you can go into the bedroom and play nurse and doctor, or teacher and student. I'm not a student. I'm not really a student. He's also not really a teacher. He did not study. He did not become a professor. But I sure as fuck will call him professor in the bedroom. That's how I see daddy. Because daddy to me is like a role playing of a fantasy of doing something bad. So that's like, to me, that's what daddy means. But I understand some people are like, nope, because I've even met guys that didn't like it because they were like, I have a kid, and especially when their kid is young, his was 16 months, they're hearing that every day, that me saying it just like triggered them, like, yeah, let's maybe not say that. So not everybody likes hearing it. Vashcon said, please fuck me. Usually equals automatic hand to throat and getting your wish. That's the thing. I know for some guys, when you tell, like, when you're like, if you don't fuck me right now, like, stop playing and fuck me, they're like, oh, that's what you want? That you almost, like, there's always a point when a guy's fucking you really good that you think, what did I just do? What did I just do? He's gonna break it. Like, that's what it is. Twin said, exactly, twin. Doesn't mean a father. It doesn't. It doesn't. But I understand for some people, especially if, I feel like maybe also too, and this might be a little sensitive, but if you have a great relationship with your dad, and that is your daddy, I find most women like that hate using the word daddy in sex. But most women who do not, or didn't have a close relationship, or their dad wasn't really in their life, they can disassociate from the word. Because I will say this, I've heard mommy with like girl on girl sex, and I've had a girl call me that, and I was like, ew. That was a turn off for me. I don't like hearing mommy. So I can understand that. Totally. Anwar said, if I like the way she says my name, I'm all for it. Oh, because yeah, you have said like people will mispronounce your name. So I can understand that too. If you have a name that people are not good at pronouncing, that could throw, I mean, can you imagine like pronouncing it differently? No, that's not what you want to hear. And I want to say, like, a lot of things, it's all in how you say it when it comes to daddy, or you're right. But for me, mommy, I can't. It's, ugh. Is it okay to cut a girl with a knife a little bit when you have sex? Said La Petite Princesse. Knife play is not my thing, but there are people that like it. Now, if you got, because she said it was a joke, if you got to bring a knife into the bedroom, I'm gonna get triggered. You gonna try to pull it out like, babe, let's try something new, and be like, nigga, I will stab your ass. No matter if we just got married yesterday, there is always the potential that I will stab you. Know that. Phantom knows it. There is always the potential that a Caribbean woman will stab you. you said who the fuck do that, but there are people that like knife play. There are people, because it's more just going further down the spectrum of certain sensations. So if people like nails on their back or being bitten, because I love being bitten during sex, I love it. It feels like being branded. Even just ass slapping. There's some people that are like, no, my skin is too sensitive, I don't want to feel that. But there's some people that like it. I agree. Princess said that's hardcore. It is hardcore. So it's not really something that I would be into. Twin mentioned too, she's never been into it. But Jackie said, I'll let you cut something off me, but not cut me. Ooh, I like that. I never even thought about that. If some guy like came and like actually cut the lingerie off me, I'd be like, oh, it's about to be one of them nights. Like, I feel like if somebody cut something off me, that's about to be like that good rough sex that like tomorrow you realize you got a bruise. Like, Jackie got me. See, Petite Princess, you made a joke and got us all thinking about something. Like, I'm like, cut it off me, you say. Okay, all right. I do that. Twin said, oh my gosh, hand on the throat will make my eyes roll back in my head. Yeah, choking me. And here's the thing, not everybody can choke well. Like, I don't just want you doing this, because I can do this. Like, and some guys just know, like, they know the exact moment of, like, their thrusts with putting that little bit of pressure. And I know it's really a balancing act when it comes to choking, because you could have somebody that's thinking they're giving you intense pressure and they're not, or vice versa. You could think of somebody who's thinking, yeah, I'm really choking her, and she's like, no, you're actually completely cutting off air. And I find that situation is actually more awkward than somebody farting. Like, if someone's been choking you too hard, I feel like that's a more awkward situation, because most guys, if they're respectful men, they feel bad about it. Like, I had a guy one time, I was like, whoa, okay, that was a bit too much. And he freaked and was just like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay. I know you weren't trying to choke me. I would hope you weren't trying to kill me. Yeah, but yeah, it's hard to have that balancing act. Twin said they have to apply the right pressure with choking and thrusting. And that's the thing, because like, you're thrusting, and any girl, like, I have worn a strap on. Thrusting and having your hand on something, like, you know, guys, if they're from the back and they're thrusting, you're going to feel pressure. So it's very hard to tell yourself, okay, I'm choking her, but I have to remember, like, to really, you know, have my arm muscles, like, it's not easy. So I get that. It's, the things y'all men have to do sometimes. Jackie said we also rip fishnets. And Anwar said, yes, I've done the cut the panties off, ting, then put the scissors away. Hey. That is a sound. Oh my God, ripped fishnets? You know what's funny? There's something about ripped fishnets that is like dirty and sexy. And I think it's because I used to see like performers would wear fishnets. And especially when I would go to like burlesque shows and stuff like that, they wore fishnets. And playing mass, I wear fishnets playing mass, just because I like the fact that, so when most of them, if they rip, you don't notice it as much as you would notice plain stockings getting ripped. But during sex, when like, he's just like, why the fuck do you have this on? Or like, he's fucking you and grabbed it and it's ripping. Oh my God. Safio said ripped fishnets, and then the 3 heart faces. Cause yes, ripped fishnets is sexy. It's really sexy. It's funny. Do you guys buy, women, men, lingerie wise, do you guys buy a lot of crotchless stuff? I realized I don't really buy a lot of crotchless lingerie. And yet there's so many times that you'll be in lingerie and like having sex and he pulls it to the side that I always wonder, it would have been easier to have like crotchless panties, crotchless body stockings, crotchless lingerie. And now, yeah, I bought 2 body stockings recently and they're both crotchless. But I was thinking about it. I'm like, usually, like Jackie said, I would have had, there have been times that I've had fishnets on and it's just the fishnets that got ripped, or they were wide enough that like I could be penetrated through the fishnets. But so both Sapio and Vashcon said they love fishnets. Hey Kareem. Jackie said no, but I've started. Jackie, I feel like watching you and your husband would be like, it's just the vibe I'm getting. Sapio said he'd rather just pull them to the side. What? But does it not bug you? I know some girls, yes, it can stay, but on my ass, it usually will come slipping back. Do you not feel a friction? I don't feel anything, but I just always wondered with guys if it was a friction thing that you would feel. And Twin said, I told you I got those 4 body stockings. And Twin, most body stockings, I'm thinking, like, most of them are crotchless, right? So I think like they're perfect for if you want to film it, and you know, as women, we like to know that we're gonna look sexy in it. But yeah, I would think that would be easier than pulling to the side. But if Sapio says, yeah, you love pulling to the side, then I could see that sometimes it's just, well, what is it about it? Is it that it feels like the heat of the moment type of sex? Because to pull it to the side means like, I don't even have time to pull this off you. Because that's kind of like the pulling my dress up and like we had sex and my dress is sitting around my waist. I actually really love that. Because it's part of that whole like we both had to have each other right away and couldn't wait. Wagwan cream, wagwan bridging. Twin said, and they're dope. Yeah, like it's dope that it's like that. Cream said body stockings. I feel like I've seen them before. So a body stocking is literally how it sounds. It's the one that's like a whole one piece of stocking material, and it could have holes. Sometimes the breasts are out, but usually I think most of them are crotchless. I mean, I feel like by the time I got myself in that, I ain't coming out of it. It's gonna take a while. So yeah, but that's what they are. You've seen them because they're always on lingerie sites, just a one-piece thing. They're gorgeous and they make you feel sexy, especially when it's like mesh and cutouts in the right places that, you know, some things that some women don't like about their body, it can cover, and then other things it shows beautifully. And it being crotchless, especially for women sometimes that don't want to be filmed, it's a great way for them to have self-confidence and like you're covered but you're still sexy, and it looks gorgeous from the back. It really does. So Sapio said, nope, because I like to grip them while gripping your ass and just fuck the shit out of you. Ooh, yeah, I do like that. When he pulls it to the side but he's also holding onto it, almost like you're using it to steer the reins because I'm the horse. Like, as horrible as that is. Yeah, that's the... Whew. Sultry said body stocking. I might have to invest. Honestly, Sultry, I mean, I've said before, I used to be really self-conscious when it came to lingerie because I'm tall and my torso is very long. And so that was always the hardest part in getting something that's a one-piece bathing suits, rompers. Usually they'd all be like up my ass and trying to cut me through my vagina. Like it wouldn't work. But a body stocking, because it has that stretch, because like maybe on a small girl the hole might look like this, but because it gives you enough stretch, your hole could look bigger and it still works because they're all gonna look like that. It's a pattern. But I love that. I'm sure Twin can talk about this too. Like if there's parts about you that you don't like maybe some women don't like that spot right in here where your armpit, like right by your armpit, there might be a little bit more fat there from having bigger breasts or whatever. And you could get a body stocking that like covers that perfectly, but maybe your arms are out and you love your arms, or a cutout part of your stomach, but it covers the rest of your legs. You can just, there's so many of them that you can find that will suit your body and the things that you may not like to see. So like Twin said, yes, they feel and look great. Anwar said, fishnets, it's a real fetish, but I've never been with a woman into them. That's interesting. I feel fishnets to me, especially because playing mass with a Caribbean girl, when you play mass, most girls that play mass regularly wear stockings. Now, most people think you're going to wear stockings in this heat, but stockings feel so amazing. They make your legs look, I mean, most celebrities that perform, like Janet Jackson, Beyonce, all of them, they're wearing stockings on stage because it makes your legs look amazing without having to put product on it, without having to, you know what I mean, like shine your legs or put glitter that can wear off after a while. Stockings really make it look amazing. I love fishnets because I was like, I still get that like layer of looking like my legs are perfect and don't have scars or marks on them, but I get the benefit of the holes. Plus, when you're playing mass and you need to pee and you're wearing stockings, horrible. With fishnets, it's like, there's a hole, I just pull it to the side and pee through that hole. Like, it's very easy. So fishnets I love, and now, at least in Trinidad especially, actually I should say most carnivals in the Caribbean, women are getting more into fishnets, or they'll wear fishnets over the tights so they get that smooth look and then fishnets. But I love fishnets, and I'm surprised you haven't met anybody. But then I think also, like what I was saying before, I always felt like fishnets were bad because I remember even when I was younger, so my mom going to work in the 80s and 90s, a woman wearing fishnets was like a harlot. Like you were, you know what I mean? Like you were considered a streetwalker, basically. But yeah, sultry, I think definitely look into that. Sultry said, I have those same problems, Andie, because of my boobs and butt being so huge. But you can, because there was even one I found that over the butt, it just went like to look like a garter. So it looked like you had stockings on, the garter. So your bum was out, but then the rest of you is like pretty designed. You honestly, you feel very sexy in it. I think like plus size women, Black women, tall, like any sort of shape that you felt, I mean most women, any shape that you felt where you don't fit into society's like size categories, it's perfect. And Twin said, and the sizes are one size, but it can fit. Yeah. So it'll say one size, Twin, that's a great point. And you'll think, oh crap, one size isn't gonna fit me. But it really, because it's all like that stocking stretch, it'll still fit, and it may not look like the model, but it's still gonna be good. So she's right. It can fit from small to 4XL. That's just how it is. Petite Princess said, what's the maximum orgasm you've had in one night? And Sultry said 13 with a partner. And then someone said, holy shit, 13? Yeah, I've had, and the thing is, when you get into multiples, like, do you count each one? Because if I'm in multiples, like, it is like Drake, back to back, oh, then back to, like, that's what's happening. It's just going on and on and on. So I wouldn't count those. Twin said 13, you good. If you've been, like, I've been with men who go hours and hours, and I don't mean like hours and then we took a break. I mean like hours and then they flip you over and then we're hour, and it, like, those I'm like, I don't even remember how many times I came. If it goes past 5, I stop counting, because you done made the MV, like you made the Hall of Fame. You made it already. If it's past 5, you're in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations. You know, you'll have a ceremony next year. Like, that's what's happening. Twin said, my max for orgasms is 8 that I could count. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you're giving me that many orgasms, I should be so fucked up. I don't even know what count we're at. Like, I'm probably like 4. Like, I would just think that over and over again. But no, I've had multiples. I've had where I've just literally been like, I tap out. I have no bodily function. I've actually had sex where like my arms just, I was like a rag doll. Like, what? I just, wait, I can't move. If you got me to that point, I'm not counting. But like Sapio said, he said, I count them. Because you did the little face. Like, that's the thing. Y'all count it. Shoot, have me counting. I ain't counting. You count. Because I will lose count. I really will. Jackie said, I usually lose count between 7 and 10. Y'all are good. Y'all get up to 7. And Twin, you said 8. So you obviously counted up to 8. I'd be like, y'all don't know. I'm doing a skincare challenge right now. Do you know how many times I've called the wrong number? I'm like, ooh, it's day 5-8. It's actually 6. Oh, it's day 6. It's actually 7. Like, I messed that up. You think I counted I'm like, are we still on 1? Because it's lasted 20 minutes. So, like, what does that mean? Like, I'm horrible. But yeah, 7 to like, and that's the thing. If you got to the point of 7 and you keep going, like, you won. You won. You won. You don't even need to count anymore. You won. Sultry said, I didn't count. He did because he thought it was funny. All I remember from that night was 6. And that's like what Anwar said earlier. Like, I understand. Y'all should. I mean, if you're going to make me come that many times, I guess you can brag about it. Whatever. Fine, if that's what you want to do. But yeah, sounds during sex. I'm just glad that we all are kind of on the same page of we like hearing it. We all have different sounds that we like hearing. And so sometimes, don't get me wrong, I think when a man is quiet, when a woman's quiet, yeah, like, just speak up if you don't like something. But sometimes if it's like a 2-second or 3-second quiet, it's quiet because I'm listening for these sounds. It's quiet because we're like, especially if you were moaning and all of a sudden you realize he's saying something and you stop and you hear the oh fuck, oh my God, you lose your fucking mind. You lose your mind. I think it's similar to like how a guy will, like, you're getting head and it feels great, but then when you actually make eye contact while she's doing it and she has that look of like, yeah, nigga, I own this dick sliding in inside my mouth, that gets you even more. I feel like that's what sounds are for us. It's that extra, the little icing and the cherry and the sprinkles and the, because he could be fucking you so good, and then that little, like, that slap, giddy up. Like, giddy up, sir. It goes that far for me. And I think for all of us, that's what it is. Sounds are just, they take it to that next step and take you and help in taking you over that edge. Like, Cream said, I miss all of the sounds part. It's, the thing is, it was everything that we talked about. Ooh, Twin said, you can get eargasms. That's what it is. It's eargasms. Because I could have a guy, like, well, guy or girl, fucking me and whispering the entire time in my ear, and I will lose my mind just as much as some guy fucking me hard and our skin is slapping together and the moaning and and it's all saying, I fuck you, no, fuck you, like, just going off. And sometimes it might be you taking control and, you know, making me lose my mind, and next time it could be me. I think that's the hardest part, is when you want somebody that you can have that, like, continuous sex with, but not necessarily have a relationship with them. Because to get to that point of having all of those different things, you have to know you have to be with somebody more than once, right? Sapio said to Sultry, yep, we do. And I'll be trying to see how many I can get. And that's, boy, go right ahead. Mark it on the wall if you need to. Like, if we in the bedroom and you're like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, can you imagine somebody comes into your bedroom and there's like markings? What are those markings, mommy? Mind your business. You ask too many damn questions, just like your dad. Yes, no relationship, just good sex. It's hard to, because usually I feel like most people nowadays, if you're not looking for a relationship, then you're having a lot of like 1-ish night stands. And I say 1-ish because it's like you could have sex with that person 1 or 2 times and then it kind of fizzles out, and then you'll meet somebody and have sex with them maybe like a couple times, or even sometimes your regulars are just not as regular. Our lives are insane. And just coordinating schedules. You could be like, yeah, we regularly have sex, but we only see each other like twice a month or once every 6 weeks. It's hard to have that consistency. And Sultry's like me. Sultry said to Sapio, go for it. I'm here for it. Like, count them orgasms. But don't be thinking the multiple, like, don't be like, and then your multiples brought me up to 47. No, it didn't. It did not bring you up to 47, okay? Stop it. But yeah, count them. And like Anwar said, you can you have to have a really good relationship with me, but you can lightly throw it in my face. Like, you could be like, babe, you had 7 orgasms last night. Like, I'd be like, right? Nigga, you did that, nigga. Like, daps right there. We need to have a secret handshake for that, because you did the thing. Sabiel said the sounds really depends on the mood of the moment. That's true, right? Because you don't want to be you don't want to be trying to sneak a quickie somewhere and that girl's like, bitch, shut up. Shut up. I want quiet. I want heavy breathing. I want under your breath. I want I want to hear us being sweaty and skin slapping together. And so you're right. The sounds, they depend on the mood of the moment. But yeah, it's sex without sounds. Like complete silent sex? No, I need to hear you. Doesn't matter what someone said about your noises before. Like, unless you sound like, unless you sound like a horse when you come. Unless you sound like that. And even then, I'd be like, oh shit, ride me. Like, did he just sound like a horse? Kitty up, nigga. Like, so, but yeah, sounds during sex. It's just good. It's sexier. It's beautiful. Ugh. How could you want anything else? How could you want anything else? How could you want to be with a girl and not hear her body? Because that's what it is. It's hearing somebody's body tell you how much they want you. Like, a girl could be like, I don't want to have sex with you. I'm mad at you right now. Like, don't talk to me. Don't you touch me. And you could slide your finger down there and feel how wet she is. Like, oh, you don't want to have sex with me? But you wet as fuck. Like, I need that. Or like Twin said, that hand over the mouth that comes along with that whispered, shut the fuck up. Like, and I've even done that to a guy. Like, I've had a guy be like, ooh, you don't shut the fuck up. And literally leaned on his mouth and rode him till I came. And he came even harder. Like, you're right. It's the situation. It's the vibe. It's, and then yeah, in listening to those sounds, there's always that moment of like, I just want to hear it. I want to hear what it feels like when I'm choking you. I want to hear what it feels like when my back is arched and you're behind me and you are going in. And that sound of like him slapping against you is, Did we talk about that sound? That one. Oh my God. Because I've said that too, Twin. Like, that sound, I love that sound. That sound of two people's skins slapping against each other with absolutely no rhythm or reason to it is just, that's music of sex. Like, that's what these are. It's just, it's like making music with somebody. Oh man. Twin said, yes, we did. Sapio said it. Yeah. Sorry about that, Sapio. Yeah, that's like slapping against. I know, yeah, because you said slapping against and the wet sound. All of it together is, you know what other sound I love? We didn't talk about it because I know it's more like, I don't know if it counts, but okay. Oh, Sapio said it's like trying to watch porn on mute. Skin on skin, Anwar said. That's what it is. That's skin on skin. Another sound that I love is waking somebody up with head. That sound of them slowly coming awake and being aware of what's happening to them. Because sometimes you will get the fuck? What you... Ooh, like, it's almost like that for... Oh my God. It's... Giving somebody head. Oh man. Okay, so Cream said heavy breathing, pussy farting, and hearing a woman moan is melodic. All of them together is like, she's breathing heavy. Vashcon mentioned earlier that sound of like trying to like inhale through your teeth, like, and the farting, and she's moaning. Oh my God. Like, I don't know how some of y'all guys, like, for how long you last and not flip us into like gymnastic positions. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, because just pleasing somebody and hearing them moan and do all of those things, I want to come from your reaction. So I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't. Jackie said I watch porn on mute on purpose. Tell us why, Jackie, because for me, it's like the opposite. I will put on porn and listen to it, but I won't be watching it. It's just hearing the sounds, like hearing a woman moan or hearing the guy whispering in the back. Like, so sometimes I'll put on porn and just listen, but won't watch. What is it for you of watching it on mute? And are you watching it on mute when you're having sex? Sultry said that skin peeling apart sound during the pounding. Ooh, sultry. You're right. Like, especially when it's like some hard pounding, like he's going in. And it doesn't necessarily mean hard pounding that he's hurting something, but like he's going in and you're like, oh, okay. This is your pussy. Like, that's what it is. Twin said, oh my God, giving head is my favorite thing to do to wake him, especially if I wake him up horny, right? And like, especially sometimes if they do the whisper of the, what do you do? Oh, shit. And y'all know that anime sucking dick. That's what I was calling it. Anime sucking dick. When he starts telling you what you do, oh shit, you sucking my balls. Oh God. Like, oh God, you got the head in your mouth. Like, when he starts telling you what you're doing, it's good. Yes, when he starts pounding the bed or like grabbing the pillow. I had a guy that used to like put it over his face and be like yell into the pillow. Thank you, Vashka. Vashka had to go, but thank you so much for tuning in. Yeah, I might be actually ending this soon because this is a really good episode, but we touched on so many good things, y'all. When he's pounding you across the bed. Ooh, when you're moving across the bed, y'all. When he's fucking you so hard that you're moving across. Y'all ever move the bed? I've moved the bed. I've broken a bed. I apologize for that. Please stop bringing it up because he may be watching. Broken a bed. Someone told me I fucked up their tires, but you're right. That feeling of like someone moving you across. Ooh, child. Ooh. Jackie said, honestly, I just do things at inappropriate times, so it has to be on mute. I agree. Like, if I'm watching porn with somebody, I'll have it on mute because sometimes their moans can throw you off. Not all the time, but like sometimes just when it happens and you might not have been expecting it, you get thrown out of what's happening with you and you know what I mean? Like almost being brought back to a TV show. That's why I can't have the TV on when I'm having sex. Because I'll literally be like, wait, did they say Game of Thrones is coming back early? Like, I'll get thrown out of whatever we're doing, and I'll be in the TV. So I don't even like to have sex when there's TV. I love hearing us. Like, I love hearing us together having sex. I love that. I don't need the TV. Usually, we end up turning it off or something like that because I want to be in it. I will be in the show. Anwar said, if she whispers fuck and I wasn't ready, think basketball or football to stop from coming. Yeah, I know many guys who are like, I know guys that think of like their grandmother or their mom or like some event when they were younger that embarrassed them. Like, focus on something that has nothing to do with the sensations of that beautiful pussy. Twin said all over the bed. And Anwar said, fuck her off the bed. I've been fucked off the bed. And that's when you're just like, you won already. You won. Jackie said, nope, I have no self-control. I'll pull it up at family functions to tune out of combos. Jackie, I'm the same way because somebody said the other day, they were like, oh my God, I can't even open my phone at work. Oh, I'll open it. What the fuck you looking at it for? Because I don't go on the work Wi-Fi. I know that I could get in trouble for that. But if I pay for the data plan on my phone, then that means I can watch whatever the hell I want when I want to watch it. And sometimes porn is just, it's not even just to get me aroused. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes it calms me down. Sometimes I just like seeing other people having pleasure. So, oh yeah, Anwar, that is true. I'm sorry. I should say that too. It's either turning off the TV or muting the TV. I will mute the TV. So it could be in the background. But I get distracted easily, so don't put me to see the screen because I will literally be like, no, she didn't. Really? Huh. Oh, no. Your ex is, ooh, shit. Like, I get distracted very easily. Very easily. So, don't have the TV on around me. Jackie said, yes, thank you. You looked your problem. Twin said, me too. Both of us tumbling on the floor. Oof. And the best is you fall on the floor and he's still stroking it. He ain't even lose rhythm. He's like, I will fuck you off the bed and continue wherever you try to run. Like, he gonna follow you. I will follow you wherever you may go. Like, all over. Clinton laughing my ass off. He did. Like, that's what they do. They will follow you. Be like, oh, you running from this dick? You running from this? You running from the... Apparently, I'm not running from it. Apparently not. I'm about to sister act my ass into the floor. And the best is when, like, it's done and you both sort of realize, like, how did we get in the doorway of the bedroom when my bed is all the way away? It's like good. That's when you have to be like, teamwork makes the dream work. High five. Great session. Great. And what I said, sometimes just seeing titties will relax me. And that's the thing. I know even guys that are like, I had exes that would be like, look, can I just hold your breast while I'm sleeping? It's just comforting for me. Go right on ahead. Sometimes I do it. It's comforting for me too. Dude. You take the left, I take the right. Like, that's what we doing. Jackie said, wherever you go, I'm right there. I'm right here with you. Where you go? When they're, oh, the where you going? Who the where you going? Where you going? Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like, I really realized, like, these things make me weak. And I know a lot of, and that's the thing for me at least, I know a lot of guys will think like they have to be arrogant, especially black men. I know, like, just, you're considered to be like these sex machine stud gods. So I understand feeling like you have to be arrogant and be slapping ass and all that. But I've had guys literally have me like gushing from something like that. Like, don't run. Where you going? Where you going? Fuck, like you almost wonder, like, if he knows that you're there. Those moments I live for. It's bad, but that's what I live for. Sapio said, I've watched porn at church. Sapio, I'm right there with you. Oh, Sultry said, I don't try to run. Oh, I do. Just to have you catch me. That's my thing. I'm, like, lightly fake running away just to have you catch me. Because that catch, when they catch you and they're like, oh, now you about to be punished, that's what I love. I love that. Because there's a big difference between a woman begging to be punished and a man deciding he's going to punish you. Or sorry, just a sub begging to be punished and a dominant deciding they're going to punish you. It's like, it's not, to me, it's not the same. Like, if I'm begging, yes, you're going to get turned on and you are going to fuck me. But when it's like, where the fuck you think you going? I'm literally about to give you the business. Like, there is nothing like that feeling. Nothing. The same as, like, you could beg a girl to give you head, but it's very different when your girl's like, drop them pants right now and gives it to you because she wants to. Very different. They're both amazing. You're gonna come from both, but just very different. So she said, oh, sorry. No, I mean, I don't try to, but it happens sometimes. It's right. It happens sometimes. And then sometimes you're just like, I ain't running. I'm right here. Try. Like, when you both go head to head, you're both like, you're both going off. That's really great sex too. I love that. Yeah, Twin said, yep, I'm gonna try to run. Ooh. And Jackie was like, wow, Sapio, at church. I watch porn all the time. Like, all the time. I'm surprised my mother hasn't caught me, but on the way to work, at work, in the bathroom. Sometimes I'll like put it on, especially like certain videos that I have on my phone and I can have it play one after the other. I'll put it on and go in the shower. It's not necessarily that I'm gonna go in the shower and like touch myself to come. Sometimes it's even about edging. Like, I'll play that and edge myself. But yeah, porn is just relaxing. It's not always about us coming. So I get that. Having it on and on mute, I get, and Jackie said, no, not all the time. Audios though, dead. Y'all make sure your volume's down. Kareem, what are you listening to my phone for? I need to make sure my volume's down. No, I usually have my headphones in, but there have been times that like my headphones disconnected. I didn't realize it was gonna happen. Especially with Pornhub. Like, I understand why Pornhub doesn't have an app, But it's kind of annoying because sometimes I'll forget that like I had a video loaded and then go to be like, oh yeah, mom, let's go look for that new sushi place. Let me just go into Chrome. Whoa, no. I don't know. It must have been an ad. Those crazy pop-ups, mom. Okay, so here's the sushi restaurant. Like, you know how many times I've used that excuse? Like, it has to be an ad. God damn it. This goddamn porn on my phone. These friggin' ads are driving me crazy. That's what you guys can use. Just say it's an ad. Twin said, yep, being a brat has its advantages. That's the thing. Being a brat, I want to be chased, so I'm going to create situations for it. That's why, like, even though I know I'm not going to be doing anything that may get to that point, I always have a safe word because as a brat, I'm going to say no, and most guys are going to be like, oh, sorry. I'm like, no. We can have our safe word. So if I really want you to stop doing something, that'll be the safe word. But if I'm saying no, I don't want you to stop. I don't actually want you to stop. I'm going to say no just because I'm a brat and want you to be like, no, oh, hell no, I'm taking this. It's my pussy. And not everybody has that quality. So that's why I usually try to let them know, okay, this is the safe word. So if I say it, like, then you know to stop. But, or I'm more just like, you know what I really love? I love when you do that other thing. If I really want to get somebody to stop doing something without, like, feeling like I'm being mean, I'll be like, ooh, go back to that. No, do the sucking thing. Woo! Like that. Andie Noire said very different when she loves sucking it. Yeah, it's different. And it's not bad. Like, if she had you to the point of begging and was going to do it, but then also her just coming in and sucking your dick, very different. But you come to both. Cream said, oh wait, sorry. Sapio said, when you're done and she's hanging off the couch and you pass out on the floor, that's a good night. Yo, when you're done and you're both like, you're close, but you're not close. Sometimes you're not even facing the person and you're like, I can't move right now because every bone in my body is turned to liquid, but like, good job, babe. Good job. Like, sometimes I'm like yelling over my shoulder and I'll see you in the morning because I'm about to pass out right now. Like, what you talking about? Cream said, are y'all into fetish porn? I eat lingerie, farting, throat fucking. See, the thing, Cream, fetish is different for everybody. I personally don't think of those things as fetish, but that's just me, not knocking anybody else. Throat fucking, love, especially hanging off the bed. Hanging off the bed. Farting, not so much into, but we did talk about earlier that most of us are not bothered if a fart does happen. Lingerie, is that really fetish? Because I feel like for most women, lingerie is just about feeling sexy, and especially if you know you're going to be filming yourself, looking sexy. I know guys, not to say that you guys don't care about looking sexy, but I realize that even when you're filming, you try to focus it on the female because that's what you want to watch. You don't want to watch yourself when you're looking at the video later. So for us, we know that the focus is going to be on us, that lingerie is more just about, I want to look good while it's happening, or maybe it'll cover marks, scars, you know, stuff that I'm not, parts of my body I'm not comfortable with. But yeah, Jackie was like, hands up to what Sapio said. When you just passed out and y'all all over the place. Twin said her safe word is strawberry. I have two safe words. It depends on like what we're doing, but if it's just normal stuff, my safe word is tomato. And if it's stuff where like I could be choked, so I may not have enough air to say tomato, I made it a one word. I think I changed it. I think it's blue. I could be wrong. I think it's blue. But I try to make it like one syllable so that that could be something I can yell. You would hear me say blue. But trying to say tomato when I'm being choked could be like I was like, I'm not gonna be able to get it all out. And then I'll be dead. And I'm not even upset about dying by being choked during sex, but it's the fact that my mother will find out, and my entire funeral will be able to the fact that she raised a child that died being choked during sex. That's what my entire eulogy. Lord Father, give me strength to get through today, because I did not know I raised a child that would allow somebody to wrap their hands around she truth and say she feeling good from it. She deserves. That is what you get. That is what you get. You want to get choked, you gotta die from it. Like, that would be my use. My mother would, and I'd be up there like, I get it. I knew she was gonna do this. I knew she was gonna do this. But I like strawberry. That's kind of sexy though. Cause yeah, that's a very sexy safe word. And I said I haven't gotten deep enough to use safe words yet. But that's what I mean. Like, for me, it's not even about being deep, but it's just the fact that most guys, if you hear a girl like, no, stop, like, you would stop, because a small part of you is just like, I don't want to assume that she's joking, and she's not joking. So for me, at least, that's why I would use it, because then it means, okay, so if I say no, it's fine. Which I know is still hard. As a man, you have to be so aware of stuff. But yeah, I usually do it for that. Sapio said, you need to have Firefox and Chrome, one for porn, one for regular. See, the problem is that my phone has that most of my links are going to open in Chrome. So it's even happened sometimes when I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to this party, and hit the link, and it goes over to Chrome. And they're like, wait, did I just see thug bait? No, you didn't see nothing. You didn't see nothing. Don't be watching. Don't be watching. Look away. Look away. Don't be. Okay. Twin said, when he does it and you pass out without realizing it, and like you lightly come to and you're like, what just happened? Are we still in the same year? Do we fast forward to the future? It's true. Like a slight, yeah. Twin, I'm with you on that one. Cream said, those are the best ones I could come up with. I get that though. Like lingerie, yes. Although, like Sapio had mentioned, pulling the thong to the side. We were talking about crotchless lingerie. But yeah, I think lingerie is more about like a mood. Like, I want to put it on when I want to feel sexy. Or maybe I'm putting it on because I know he loves me in this. Yeah. It's just going that little extra to make, like, to show that, yeah, I love how you please me, but I also want to look good for you. I want to dress up and do stuff for you. Sapio said, I ask if you have a safe word because that's an indicator of how far you can go. Exactly. And it doesn't necessarily mean, like, oh, we're about to get into, like, the real kinky stuff. But it could just be, you know, even for women that don't like to talk during sex, or people who are not great at like saying what they don't like, I tell them a safe word's really good too, because it's a lot easier to understand a safe word than, oh, she's tapping the bed. I could be tapping the bed because it feels so good. I could be tapping the bed because it doesn't. But sometimes it's easier for someone to say, I don't know, blue or strawberry than to say, please stop doing that. I don't like it. People, like women especially, some of them, I shouldn't say women especially, I'm sure there are some men too that would feel self-conscious and be like, oh, I don't want to say no because he's trying and maybe I should like it. And if you're in your thoughts, then yeah. But no, a safe word is always a good thing to have, even just, you know, kind of in your sexual back pocket, that even for like for stuff like anal, trying anal for the first time. Always great to, because most guys will tell you, like, when it starts to hurt, if it starts to hurt, let me know. It's great to have a safe word for that too, that you might be, or even having words for like go slow and stop. I knew a girl that did that, so she'd have words for like, okay, just go a bit slower, and then this is for like, please, I don't like that at all. So yeah, safe words are always a good thing, even just to think of, okay, what would I use that, you know, would be understandable to know this word means don't do that. Even for guys, I mean, in us trying stuff that are, but you're right, going a little bit, if it's going far, you think, oh no, safe words are for kinky stuff. But really a safe word can help just with communication, just with people who aren't great at communicating in the bedroom. It's nice to have a safe word. Twin said, that's why I'm glad I was introduced to body stockings, because it makes me feel less self-conscious about my body because it covers my scars. And yeah, I agree with that. I love that. And there's something about, I feel like mesh, lace, the stocking material, they all kind of fall under this category of like, you may think that it's not going to cover stuff because there's holes and it's mesh and see-through, but it gives your body, it really does like smooth out stuff and not draw attention to the things that you don't want attention drawn to. So yeah, body stockings, amazing. Amazing. Regular stockings, hate them. A white man had to have created pantyhose. I'm convinced you decided I needed to be put into like a casing and feel like a fat ass sausage just so somebody can be like, ooh, look at your legs, girl. Like, pfft, please. But body stocking, it would make, I feel like it would make any woman feel sexy. As long as she, like, if that's what she loves. But yeah, it would make any woman feel good about herself. Because when I put that body stocking on, I was like, I'm about to set up my camera because I was like Cardi B walking past the mirror. Ooh, damn, I'm fine. Like, I was, I felt nice. Hey, Jason. Hello. Twin said too, laughed my ass off. I hate regular pantyhose. I hate pantyhose with a passion. I hate them so much. And that's partly why I went into fishnets. But yeah, I hate pantyhose. Ooh. Although garters and like knee-high or thigh-high socks, sexy as hell. I don't normally wear them because usually when you get up to my thighs, it's like cutting off circulation. But seeing a woman in some thigh-highs and garters and just walking, and the best is like she feels sexy, especially when a woman picked out what she's wearing. She feels sexy that she will walk with that strut that you're like, bitch, if you don't sit on my face right now. Twin, I don't really trust. Twin said I can't find those thigh-high socks. I bought some recently and they were plus size socks. They like literally were digging into my thigh, and they didn't even come that high up my thigh, like just over the knee, digging into it. And that's the thing, if I'm buying something to make me feel sexy and then it doesn't fit well, or it's too tight and I can see myself sort of spilling out of it, it throws off everything. I'm like, I don't want to wear this. Then I'll put up, and that's why I love that most men, not to say you guys don't love seeing us in lingerie, but most of you just love the female form as it is, that you're like, if you're in my t-shirt and like it just grazes, like it just lightly covers your ass, but I could just see the bottom of the booty cheeks, like y'all will get hard off of that. Y'all will get hard if we just literally walked right by naked. So that's one good thing I love about men, is that you don't make it too difficult when it comes to like turning you guys on and being ready to have sex. But yeah, sometimes it's nice to dress up in some lingerie. Cream said, do any of you ladies wear heels or put on heels and walk past in a tease-in before y'all fuck? Yeah, I have. Heels, not even just a tease-in, but some guys who had foot fetishes and liked wearing heels. I've had sex in heels before. Yeah. And the funny thing is, I would rather that than go out in heels. I'd rather have sex in heels than go out all night and dance in heels. I'm good with that. Jason said true. Jason, what are some of the, because I mean the topic was sounds during sex. What are some sounds that you like or don't like? We may have talked about it, but still share. Jason said, I have a high heel and foot fetish. Yeah, so guys that have a high heel and foot fetish, I love wearing it for them. And that's the thing with most guys like that, it's like you don't even need to wear the lingerie. You could be naked with heels on and he's ready to go. And I love that, especially because I'm not a heels person. I have heels, but I used to be so self-conscious about my height that I hated the fact that I'm now even taller than I was before. But heels during sex, oh my God. It's something about almost like you're like a sexy dancer, like I'm your private dancer for money. Like that's what it feels like. Like you're about to put on a show for him, and that's sexy. That you want me to put on a show for you. I think that's what it is for us women. Twin said, I haven't done heels in a long time. I usually do wedges. Yeah, wedges are so much more comfortable. And Sultry said, I love wearing my heels. And she said she's worn high heels and lingerie. Yeah, it's just, and it's not even just feeling sexy, but having him look at you like, what the, like, oh, I love it. I love that feeling. Jason said, I like when you're consistently hitting the right spot and she starts to almost cry and you can hear it. Ooh, we didn't talk about that one. That's true. That one of like when it's so good that you feel like you're about to come to tears and you can't help it, but like you sound like you can't even get actual words out. That's a good one. Out of all the ones we didn't talk about that one. Hitting the right spot and she is like about to cry. Sometimes, I mean, I've teared up sometimes. Certain spot, and the thing is, it doesn't even have to be you hitting my cervix. It doesn't have to be you being so deep in them guts or whatever people say. But even just hitting my G-spot at a right angle and like, oh my God, oh! Tears in my eyes. Like, just losing my goddamn mind. That, and see, Jackie said she's cried. Twin said I've been brought to that point. I've been brought to a point like that, Jason. Yeah, I've cried. And that's why, and I've had a guy cry, and he actually felt self-conscious afterwards. And I was like, you just gave me the best compliment ever. Like, I fucked you so good that you cried. And not like bawling in bed, but I mean like tearing up and like tears coming out of his eyes. And he's like, what the hell? Like, I was like, I am king. Like, I thought I was amazing for making somebody cry. Sultry says she's never been there. It's not everybody, like, because I find it also has to be people that, you know, it's not a bawling type of situation. But yeah, you have your eyes watering, tears coming out of your eyes, like Twin said. Jason said, as long as they aren't kitten heels, I'm good. I can't stand kitten heels. Is it because it's like because it's such a tiny heel? You kind of want the length and the way your legs look in heels alone. I love that look. So I understand it. I understand that. Sultry said, Jason, I have 6-inch heels. Sultry, why you sound like this is like classified? You're doing Craigslist up in here. Telling Jason you have 6-inch heels. Andie Noire said, I stopped when a girl started crying and she had to convince me it was cool. That's the thing, because men will see tears and think, oh my God, I'm hurting her. What the hell did I just do? I'm about to catch a case. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. But no, sometimes we're crying because that's just the way our bodies are releasing that emotion. Twin said, what's kitten heels? Twin, kitten heel is like the really short heel. You know it. Jason said it reminds me of missionary heels at church. Yeah, it really is church shoes. I had kitten heels for church. So you have a very low heel, like very small. You almost don't really feel it. I'm trying to remember what era it was in fashion, but it was in fashion for like, would it have been 60s? Maybe 50s or 60s, or maybe even before that. But yeah, just a very, very small heel. And the heel is almost like a, what's that shape? Like a funnel shape, kind of, coming from that. And it goes really tiny, but it's a very, very short heel. Jason said, let me see those, Sultry, them 6-inch heels. That's the thing. There's certain heels that, like, the sexiest ones I have, those are really safe for the bedroom. Because most of my sexiest heels, like the sexiest heels I have, 6-inch stilettos, are hella painful to wear out. So I don't wear them out. I don't even bother. Y'all, this was such a good show. This is 2 hours now. We went 2 hours. And, sounds during sex? Oh. Whoo. Whoo. It's on a, I feel like on a whole, we all love to hear each other. So make your sounds. I mean, even sounds that guys or girls will think are like not sexy, you never know who's going to love it. You never know, because even in this chat, we've had people say different things across the board. Some people who like to say daddy, some people who don't. Some people who want to hear you moan, and some people will be like, you know what I like more? You talking in my ear and stuff like that. Like, some people love it loud, some people love it soft, but at the end of the day, we all love sounds during sex. Twin said, the highest heel I have is 4. Because it's not comfortable after that. It's not. I mean, they're gorgeous. Comfortable? No. I'm walking on stilts. Walking on stilts. And that's why having sex on stilts, I'm okay with that. In the bed with my legs in the air and heels on, or like, you know, bent over the bed with my heels, totally fine, because I'm not going to be in as much pain as a whole night out with my girls dancing in heels. That's why you see them girls at the end of the club. I used to call it like my sexy walk, but really it's my foot bunning me walk. When I walk in slow at the end of the club and my friend look like me and she having a good conversation, no, is my feet hurting me. And I really started to cuss that we park so blasted far from the club. Because you know, whenever your feet hurts you, the car is far. Whenever your feet hurt or someone got drunk that you got to carry out, you're like, why did we park 17 blocks away? Why did we do this? And so to end the show, I just want to say Anwar's, to end the show, Anwar said, fuck me in heels, for real. For real. Fuck me in heels. Like, so ladies, we got to be fucking them in heels. We have to be making any of the noises that we make. I've even had guys be like, oh, like they'll make like that guttural noise. Like, even that during sex. Anything that sounds like what I'm doing is rocking your world, I'm there for it. But yeah, next week we are going to be discussing female orgasms. I had a conversation and I think it'll be great to talk about it, like squirting versus coming. What is the definition of coming for a woman? Like, what do you consider it to be? We're going to get into the discussion of squirting. Is it actual ejaculation, or is a woman just peeing? And are you actually okay with this as the person giving the head? Giving the head. Sorry, I just channeled like Trinidadians, put the in front of everything. Giving the head, you know. Because my dad doesn't say Netflix. He says it was on the Netflix. Twin said, heels, noted. Okay. I know that heel thing. But Twin, it's not as painful because you're not walking around in them. You're not, like, he's fucking you, but it's just, you know, just sort of keeping your balance, really. And having your legs up in the air with heels on, even you would get turned on seeing it. Because I get turned on seeing it. I'm like, my legs look dope. Look at these heels. Or if he, like, grabs onto them. Ooh. Yeah. Beautiful. But next week, female orgasms. That's what we're going to be discussing. We're just talking about, like, how you feel, the feelings, the sensations, the things that we love and don't love. We're just going to get all into women and the way they are when they come, the way they feel and look and are when they come. Thank you guys all for tuning in, because I know it's a Game of Thrones night. Like, I'm even like, ooh, I'm about to, and I know Twin said she was DVRing it too. I'm like, I'm about to watch this. So thank you guys all for tuning in. Next week, female orgasms, and the week after that, I'm gonna be in Jamaica live streaming craziness. Like, yeah, it could either be craziness or I might turn on the live stream and you're gonna see like 4 old women just oh god, I'm so tired. Like, one or the other. I can't tell you what it might be, but y'all gotta tune in to see it. And it's only gonna be for subscribers. That episode in Jamaica will be only for people who are subscribed, because you can watch the show and not be subscribed, but you have to subscribe to join in. So yeah, Twin said that's gonna be a good one. I know female orgasms is gonna be good. You know, we're all gonna talk about it, and I really want to get into a discussion about, is squirting ejaculation or is it peeing? Because even though I squirt, I consider it peeing. It makes me feel very odd. So we're gonna have discussions about it, especially with the men, because I want to hear your side of it as well. Like, what do y'all think it is, and are you cool with it? Is it like, look, if we fucking bodily fluids happen, or is it like no, you will not squirt in my face, gal. Like, is it like that? We're gonna talk about that next week. Thank you guys all for tuning in. I appreciate all of you so much. Andie logging off. Deuces.